Let's now start with turbo frames. We already mentioned that turbo achieves such an efficiency by reloading or fetching only body and not having to reload JavaScript, CSS, and other assets such as images or others. Can turbo take it to the next level? Can it be made even more efficient? Turbo's approach to achieving that was like turbo frames. What's the main difference between turbo drive and turbo frames? Turbo drive reloads entire page body, while turbo frames reloads or fetches only small part of it. That's the main difference. Let us start with turbo frames. Before we make any code changes, I wanted to know that when we finish making code changes, we will use this slide to show how things tie together. Now let's open the articles partial again and wrap entire partial with turbo frame tag. And add the indentation. And let us add here some links. Okay, now let's go back to the browser and add some articles. Okay, and now let us remove this redundant link and add some cap here. That link must be in the index page. So yeah, let's remove it. Okay, now let me click on the edit link here and we get content missing error. Please remember this error because there are chances that you will be seeing it pretty often. After we finish discussing it, you will see why it's happening, why we get this error. But still, there are chances that going forward, you may unintentionally break things. Why we get this error? When we use turbo frames, there are two parts of code that come into play. One that's going to be replaced and one that is going to replace this turbo frame. In this case, everything that is wrapped with this turbo frame tag is going to be replaced. But to be replaced with what? To see this, let us see the error message that we get. The error message says that the response did not contain the expected turbo frame with article 1. Let us copy this. And let us see the response that we get. As you see, the response that we got doesn't include this. In order for the response to include this, we have to make one more code change. Let us go to the editor and come to the edit page and wrap just this with turbo frame tag. Okay, and add the indentation. And let's try it again. Let's come back here, let's refresh, and let us click on the edit link. As you see, in this case, we got the edit form inlined. What changed this time? Let us go to the response we got this time and look for the same thing. This time, the response that we got includes this turbo frame tag with the ID that we expect. This time, turbo could see what should be replaced and what it should be replaced with. At this stage, let us mention one more thing. Let us go back to the browser and let us expose this element. As you see, this form is being rendered within this turbo frame tag, and it shows only the form in the title label. If we go back to the editor, we also have this header text, but it is not being shown in the browser, in the inline form. That is because this is not within the turbo frame tag. So let's try adding it inside of the turbo frame tag and see what happens. And let us refresh here and click on edit link You see, now it is being rendered because in this case, the response included this editing article header inside of the turbo frame. Let us try taking back out and refresh. If we click on the edit link and if we see what it returns, you see that this time this H1 header is outside of the turbo frame. That's why it's not being rendered. So anything that is rendered within this turbo frame with the matching ID will be rendered within the turbo frame tags that should be replaced when the link is clicked. Anything that's within the turbo frame tag ID will be rendered in the inline form, and anything that's outside of the turbo frame tag will be discarded. Okay, we discussed the edit link, and now let's cover the show link. What do you think will happen if we click this link?